Hello and welcome to my Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world. I normally would say over the past 7 days at the end of that sentence, but I am not making these weekly at the moment, so I shouldn't be saying that. Arguably, I shouldn't be calling it my Weekly Geekery either, but I am. Anyway, let's start with films this week. Some images have been released of John Boyega on the set of Pacific Rim Maelstrom, the sequel to Pacific Rim. He looks great. It looks really great, and I will link to them below. The release date for the film is currently set as February the 23rd, 2018. A new trailer has been released for Hidden Figures, the upcoming film starring Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, and Janelle Monáe. It looks great. It's about 3 African-American women working for NASA in the 1960s. A new poster has also been released, and I will link to both below. It will be out in cinemas in January in the US, but here in the UK it will be out on February the 24th. Angela Bassett has joined the cast of Black Panther, playing the mother of Chadwick Boseman's eponymous hero. Other cast members previously announced include Denai Guerrera, Forrest Whitaker, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and Daniel Kaluuya, so this cast is ridiculously strong. The film is due to arrive in cinemas in February 2018. The final trailer has been released for Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, which arrives in cinemas on December the 16th. It looks good, and of course I will put a link to it below. A new trailer, so many trailers, has been released for Beauty and the Beast, the Disney live-action adaptation starring Emma Watson and Dan Stevens. This also looks pretty great, and I'll link to it below. And that will be out in cinemas on March the 17th, 2017. Now moving on to TV, The Inhumans has gone from being a Marvel movie to a Marvel TV show. The Inhumans are now going to be the subject of a series on ABC, but the first 2 episodes are also going to be screened in some IMAX cinemas, which is interesting. The show will launch in September 2017, so not only is it changing format, but it is also moving forward quite a bit, because the film wasn't due until July 2019. Children in Need this year featured a sneak peek of the Doctor Who Christmas special. It is 3 minutes long, and I will link to it below if you would like to watch it. It features Peter Capaldi, Charity Wakefield, Matt Lucas, and Justin Chatwin. The episode, which I think is called The Return of Dr. Mysterio, will be out in its entirety on Christmas Day. Some images have been released from Sherlock Series 4, and I will link to them below. The show returns on January the 1st, 2017, with an episode called The Six Thatchers. And finally, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency has been renewed for a 2nd season by BBC America. The 2nd season will consist of 10 episodes, 2 more than the current season. Good news, I think. I haven't seen it yet. Speaking of, the show will arrive in the UK on December the 11th on Netflix, so not that much longer to wait. This has been my Weekly Geekery.